Hi everyone, I wanted to share with you this wedding planner that I was commissioned to make for a lady. She's going to be picking it up tomorrow, so I thought I'd share it with you. I was inspired by Limor Webber. She did a video here on YouTube. It was a Ustream class, and I'll put the video in the down bar, so it's about an hour and 20 minutes long. And I also took that course from Limor last weekend at Urban Scrapbookers in Edmonton. So the paper line that was left over from that project is the same paper line that's used here. So once I saw this, I was so inspired to get this book done. I was kind of thinking, oh, I'm going to have to call her and tell her I just can't get it done. My brain was not clicking in. So thank you so much, Limor. So I'll show you what I did. It's a hardback book. It was a music composition book. I think it had a lot of music in it, so I gutted the insides out. And Limor, in her project, she's done a book, encyclopedia, where she's left all the pages in, and it's going to be a journal. So really have a look at hers and see what she's done. It's just lovely. So what I started with, first I covered the book cover. I want to say it was kind of a peachy, beigey color with a couple of coats of gesso, and then I let it dry, and then I sprayed a little bit of Delusions, the blue ink on it, and then I sprayed another beigey ink, and I can't remember who it was by. I inked up, distressed the corners with Tim Holtz. I also used the Prima chalk inks, just a whole Mod Podge of whatever. So, but before I did all the spraying and inking, first I did the gesso. Then I kind of did a paper collage, much like Limor had done, and I'll let you have a look close up so you can see how it was done. There's just strips of paper here and down here, and they're very geometric strips. And what I normally do when I'm doing a collage, it's usually torn. So I really like this process, and so you're kind of grouping it all to one side like that. And then I added washi tape after, in different spots, kind of, I think there's one there and one there. Everywhere I added paper, I kind of added washi, and some of it, of course, is under this flower. And then I did my inking and spraying and all of that. And then I added this flower, and this was a white gardenia that I had purchased, and I sprayed it with the Delusion, the blue, and inked it up with the different inks. And then there's a tiny little rose here, too. In the background, you can see this lace circle and these two pearls. They were on this lace circle, and I got that flower, and this rose was in the center, and I took it off, was in a flower swap. So I'm sorry, I'm not sure who made that, but I kind of altered it a bit. And again, that's the beauty of swaps. Amazing. You look at stuff and you think, oh, that's going to be perfect. So I put that on the front, and then I touched everything up with gesso again, as Limor had instructed, to try and tone down some of the brightness of everything. I used a Tim Holtz nameplate here, as I did the Tim Holtz corners, metal corners, and touched them up also with some gesso. Little tiny Making Memories, those little mini sticker letters, and I was surprised they actually fit in there, so I put them in there right on the book front, and then I took a little bit of glossy accents, just did a thin coat, almost like nail polish, so that they wouldn't come unstuck. So I had here two pearls to echo the pearls here, and then of course the metal corners are echoing the metal nameplate. Then on the back, it's the same thing down. The only thing back here is you can see there's lots of drippage from that spray. And it was just fun, just dripping and spraying, and you know, the detail when you look close. It's just so cool what you can do with these altered books, hey? So, like I mentioned, I gutted the inside of mine out, and I tied it up with this very pretty dyed and crinkled seam binding. Just going to undo it here. I will tie it in a bow, and I left quite a bit of ribbon here on the side, because as the bride fills it up with all her different plans for the wedding, I'm sure this is going to get much thicker than it is right now. on the front page, I want to show you how I fastened the book. So I stuck the seam binding through, I used my crocodile, and then I tied a bow, and then I glued it down so that the bow is what's kind of holding the ribbon in. Can you see that? And I thought because it's kind of a bridal planner, I just thought that would be really pretty. And then this little poem came to me. It says, "The cover is something old. The pages are something new. Time is something borrowed, and this book is a touch of blue." And so I just put that and made a tag and added some pearls again and some washi tape here. And I just thought that was so pretty, 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 pretty. And there was a method to my madness. I didn't want to distress each and every page. So I thought the cover's old and distressed, but the pages are new. So they're all kind of crisp. And the paper line I used was My Mind's Eye, the sweetest thing. And the papers in this are just lovely and pretty. So pretty and light and pastel-y and just perfect for this. And I must say the journal kit swap from Your Paper Pantry that we did, I think for the month of May, was absolutely a godsend for this project. Because all I had to do was cut my papers to size, fold them in half, and, I made 2 signatures, and then go in my little journal kits and pick whatever. I had so many tags to pick from because I had 3 journal kits plus the one I had made, so that's 4. So just, a plethora of tags and things. And I just had to take them and clip them on whatever pages. I was going to stamp some sentiments on the pages, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to do that. I want to keep this really clean and crisp and let her do whatever she wants to put on it, because I'm sure she has lots of planning and stuff to do. So these are some of the tags. They're just lovely. And look how pretty this paper line is. Look at this tag. It's just flowers. Just lovely, pretty. This book is just simply pretty. And this one says, My Thoughts. And the middle one here, look at that piece of paper. Just gorgeous. Just love it. And here, you cut the paper out, being mindful that there are lines, so you can write here, and then there's still a pretty design on the bottom. In the middle, this was a tag from, I'm not sure who sent it, but it says Follow Your Heart, and it's acetate. So she could put a picture of herself and her fiance or groom, and then write all about it, and it could actually be a bit of a bridal book too. And again, I always am mindful of which way the lines go when I cut the paper out, so that it can become like a journal. And there's the other sheet of that pretty, pretty, pretty paper. And there's another tag there. The world of reality has its limits, but the world of imagination is boundless. And again, you can write here. It'd be kind of fun to write zigzaggy. And then this page, Once Upon a Time, perfect tag for this. I loved making this and just loved all the different tags because it made the job so easy for me. And then I want to show you, for this, I don't even know where my signature begins. I think right here. No, this can't be it. I got my signature in so well this time that I can't even tell you where it starts. I might have passed it already. So I was so impressed with myself. Hang on, I have to find where it started. It's right here. Look at how tight that signature is. I mean, that's the best I've ever done. And I think it's because when I punched in the holes, I did a pamphlet binding. So, you punch the holes down the spine. I only did one, so I put 2 signatures in one hole, or one, yeah. Instead of, sometimes I'll put these 5 holes side by side. And there was usually a gap, but this way it is tight as can be. So I'm really impressed with that, especially when I'm selling it to someone, when I look like I know what I'm doing, So, yeah, there's just all kinds of lovely tags and places to journal. And then I picked up, I wanted to show you here, these bingo cards, and they're kind of raised, like when you run your hand over it, you could feel it. It's a little bit embossed. I picked those up from, where did I get them? From Michael's, and they were in a note card kit, and it came with like 4 or 5 in the kit, and so I thought that was just Jim Dandy, because I knew I would use them in journals. So this is some of the stuff that I had made before. See, tweet, tweet. And it's just an envelope that's gone in. And look at the lovely paper. So, so pretty. This tag here, this one I just passed, is velvet on top. So this, I know as a bride-to-be, I think I would like to get this book. And I hope she likes it. I think she will. I'm hoping she will. That says Journal of Peculiar Events. That's a tag I put the date on, 2013, and one of those mini clips. This is the other side of that envelope with a pretty little flower that matches the flowers on the page. And the whole book is just gives you a very, very happy, happy feel to it. And then in the back I just put handmade by me, and July and the year, and the same little bow tie closure. So that is my wedding planner that I made, and I really thank Limor for inspiration. I thank all of you people that were in the journal tag kit swap. Oh my goodness, if I could kiss you all, I would. And I hope the bride-to-be enjoys this. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you all very soon. Bye.